In Cambridge, like Kim, Amanda Beer was warned her obesity was killing her. But since surgery, she's lost an amazing 20 stone. Finally, she has mobility and her independence back.
I had the gastric bypass in 2006. I was 44 stone and I've gone down to about 19 stone 7. I've lost quite a bit. I'm quite chuffed with that. I'm anxious to get to the scales to see how much I've lost every time I go to the doctors. So I'm anxious to see how far I can get to 10 stone. I want to get to 10 stone if I can.
5 years ago, that could only have been a dream. This was Amanda then, tipping the scales at 40 stone and with a staggering body mass index of 96. Doctors gave her just 5 years to live.
My weight is a real burden. No one knows what it's like to be like that unless you're this size. I'm down as far as I can go at the moment. Really depressed I am. I hate myself. I hate myself a lot.
Back then, Amanda needed round-the-clock care, help with cooking, washing, and even going to the toilet.
No, she might put it in the wash. No, she said she didn't. She said she was not in no hurry.
Her 17-year-old son, Simon, was her chief carer. He also suffered from obesity, but he'd been looking after his mum since he was 10 years old.
No, you can do that in a little while if you like.
Okay. Dusted?
Well, yeah, the ornaments could do with a bit.
Okay.
What I do around the house and do for my mum is I do the housework, which is like washing up, hoovering, cleaning, go to the shops.
For 2 years, Amanda had been unable to walk up the stairs. A lift was installed in the house, but she couldn't use it because she was now too heavy.
This is the lift that was put in so that I could keep an eye on the children, because I can't climb the stairs. But since the weight's gone up, I've not been able to get on it because I'm too heavy. I went over the limit. It goes up to 35 stone. Oh dear. So that goes all the way up to my youngest daughter's bedroom.
So Amanda had to live downstairs, and her ex-husband, Vincent, would come round to wash her, sometimes several times a day.
You can bowl the water, darling, yeah? Your trousers? Oh, I do get worried about the children helping because it's not very dignifying for Mandy.
Vincent washes me at least twice a day, 3 times a day, if need be. As you get sweaty being big. It doesn't sort of bother me in washing me, not like it would an outsider. I'd feel really embarrassed.
Amanda was desperate, but help was on its way. She was offered obesity surgery at St. Richard's, 100 miles away. So weighing 40 stone and with a BMI of 96, she would finally get her gastric bypass operation. Being supermorbidly obese, the risks of surgery were significant, and Amanda was well aware of this. She'd written letters to the family just in case.
One's to my children and my parents, and to Vincent. Little words that I loved them and thank you for them being patient with me and that. So I'm just grateful for everyone that's been about for me.
As Amanda left for the hospital, her mum Georgina made sure her daughter got into the ambulance safely. For the journey to St. Richard's, Amanda needed a special bariatric ambulance designed to take her weight. Ironically, this journey to hospital was an all too rare occasion that Amanda left her house. With doctors giving Amanda only 5 years to live, the operation Shaw was about to perform would not only change her life, but save her life.
If you look at people with a body mass index over 80, their life expectancy is measured in about 5 to 7 years, and that's it. On average, they die pretty quickly. Now is the right time to do the operation for her.
Amanda's operation was open surgery. At the time, it was the way most bariatric procedures were performed.
Okay, just past the point of no return.
5 years later and 20 stone lighter, Amanda can now take pride in her appearance.
I'm not ashamed of how I am now, whereas I was before. I couldn't bear to look at myself. I feel a lot more feminine than I did. I just thought I existed before. I was just something planted in the corner, and someone talked to me if they thought they would. If they didn't, then I just sat there. I feel a lot happier about my body now as it's shrinking. There are worries about when I go swimming with the children, because everything's just hanging, and I do get some remarks. So mainly children, and they don't understand. So, but other than that, I feel a lot comfortable with my body than I did do.
And Amanda is now no longer confined to the ground floor of her home.
Now I can climb the stairs, I can go up and shower myself now. Someone sometimes has to come and help me dry my legs because I still find it hard to bend, but other than that, I've got my freedom back.
Amanda used to have her food prepared for her by her son. He waited on her for years, but now that's all changed. Simon no longer needs to be her carer, so he can now live his own life and reclaim back his lost youth.
I didn't like leaving Mum. I don't mind so much now because I know she can do stuff on her own. But before, I didn't like leaving her on her own because I didn't know if she'd need me or if she was going to have a fall or anything.
I'll eat my jelly first. My relationship with my son Simon is that he can now go out and pursue a life of his own. He's got himself a girlfriend and he goes out clubbing Friday nights.
Friday night, party time to get ready.
Simon is also tackling his own obesity. He's recently lost an impressive 5 stone, which makes pulling those moves on the dance floor easier.
But I do like dancing. I like my music and I like dancing, and I've actually got something to live for with the girlfriend, and I've lost all the weight, and we're all starting to do stuff, and because Mum's lost the weight, we're all starting to go out a lot more now, and it's just nice to do that as a family.
Like most 23-year-olds, Simon likes to make himself look good for his big night out.
I've always made myself look smart anywhere I go, even to the shops.
Before I had my operation, Simon had to be here 24/7 for me. It was embarrassing, but now things are a lot better. He can now do his own thing, and he's always at the end of a telephone if I need him, so he's got his life back.
I'm very proud of my mum. It takes a lot of guts to do what she's done, and I loved her how she was, and I love her how she is now anyway, so.
And her mum Georgina is proud of her as well.
Seeing her be able to walk up mine is one of the things I love, because she couldn't get out. She was housebound before she had her operation, but now things seem to be getting better.
If I hadn't had the operation about 5 years ago, I don't think I'd be here now. I've just got to thank my lucky stars that I'm here, and that I'm here for my family. I'm thankful for what I've got. I don't need to turn to food anymore. I just think about what I can do the next day and the next day, and I just set myself goals to do. I've lost nearly 25 stone, and I'm really happy.